in of our depots dotted countrywide. Turtle blinds. Oh.
Looking for inspiration, looking for motivation, whatever the situation.
And of course, it's a lovely good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. How's everybody feeling out there? I go by the name of Professor Lance. And of course, hope you are enjoying the earshot with the Overspill representer right here on your number one and favorite radio station, Pan African Radio 96.1 FM. Remember, we are the voice of Africa. And not forgetting, we are Zambia's, not even Zambia, we are Africa's hit music station. Meaning that we get to give you nothing but the very best of that particular African music and breaking the news to you as it happens right there. So speaking about that, and of course in making mention that we have a celebrity guest this particular evening all the way from the United States of America. This one is called Diani, and of course he has done quite a number of projects of which we are gonna be talking to him and just getting to find out more about his music, and then also be able to see what he has in stock for the year 2021, and of course everything that goes in that particular manner. Remember that you can come through via the numbers 0974 760894, 0974 760894, or 0950 650 916. All right, so the phone is ringing. I always love the sound of the phone ringing. Okay, so let's see if he gets to pick up, and then we get to do what we do best right here. Remember that you can also find us on Facebook. Our Facebook page is called Pan African Radio 96.1 FM, and then also not forgetting, apart from that, you can also find us on Twitter, of which Twitter our handle is at Pan African Radio. All right, at Pan African Radio. Then also not forgetting when it comes to, okay, let's see if we can get hold of him. Hi Diani, good evening. Okay, can't get anything. All right, so let's first do this. Okay. All right, so let's see if we can still try and get hold of him, get him back on the line, and then be able to see. Diani, you are through on Pan African Radio. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right, my brother. So you are live on Pan African Radio 96.1 FM in Zambia.
How are you? Hello? Well, go on Zambia. Diana representing from Jamaica.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so brother man, first of all, good music that you've been blessing us with, and of course we've been enjoying it.
Say that again, I didn't hear you.
All right, so I was saying that good music that you've been blessing us with, and of course we're definitely enjoying it.
Good. I really appreciate it. And thanks for giving me the opportunity to let the music be heard.
All right, definitely. So let's quickly get into it. Let's get to know Diani more. When did he start doing professional music? When did the idea of him becoming a musical artist or an entertainer come?
I started doing music from high school. Been singing, songwriting from high school. And after high school, then I started doing it from during my time in college.
Okay. All right. So, growing up, what kind of music was playing in the house? What got you into making sure that you become this entertainer that that you have become?
I was always influenced by artists such as Dennis Brown, Bob Marley, the late but great Bunny Wailer as well, and so much other reggae acts as well. So that's why my music has been influenced in such a way that I try to speak from for the soul and for the mind, always and forever.
All right. So, talking about the music and being inspired by the likes of Bob Marley, in your music, what message exactly do you try to bring out?
I always try to speak for the truth, try to speak to the soul, try to speak to the mind and the heart, always and forever. We represent everything that is true and sincere, as my name represents. My name is Diane, and that represents truth and sincerity in its truest form. So I try to speak that in all manners as best as possible.
Okay, so Diani, is it an artist? Is it just an artistical name, or maybe it has a meaning behind it?
Yes, it means truth and sincerity.
Truth and sincerity. All right. Okay. So you have some new music, something that you are pushing for the year 2021. What you expect from your fans? First locally, and then the whole world as a whole. Then also, what are your expectations of your music? How far do you want it to go? What kind of response do you want people to give to you?
I just want people to listen and understand the truth behind the music, the energy that I try to express, and just feel a sense of comfort from what I try to express and with my music. Because at the end of the day, I always try to teach with my music, try to teach the mind, the soul, and the heart.
All right, so every entertainer, every artist, they have something that they get to champion. Like others, they are advocates of anti-racism. Others, they are advocates of an end to early marriages. Which one? What are you really advocating for as an artist?
Say it again.
I'm saying, as an artist, what are you advocating for? What do you advocate for? Because we have different artists that advocate for different things, anti-racism, an end to early marriages, and bringing back those people that dropped out of school because they lack. What do you advocate for?
We always advocate for motivation and love. We always try to speak love. We always try to speak motivation in my listeners' ear, in my fans' ear, always and forever. Because we always try, as much people as possible, try to show love and try to express love in every song we put out.
All right. So your advocacy is about love. So how can one identify that they are lacking such, and in what way do you make sure that somebody that feels low or that feels down gets to have that feeling of love after listening to your music, or getting back self-confidence?
Okay, so pretty much what I try to do is speak love, speak truth, speak motivation in all of my songs. So a person listening to my song not only will feel that, but also be motivated to express the same love, because at the end of the day, the music speaks more than words that I am saying to you now. It speaks so much more volumes than what I can say to you. So the music speaks on its boundaries.
Okay. All right. So, when you sit down to write your music, what inspires your lyrics? How do you come about with your lyrical content?
I said earlier, always try to speak truth and try to speak to the soul. My inspiration comes from many forms and come from many aspects of my life. Other than experiences and my friends' experiences, I'm an avid reader of philosophy. I love reading philosophy. I love gaining new knowledge about philosophy. And one thing I have learned about philosophy is that love is an infinite tool to teach, infinite tool to motivate the masses, regardless of the color, race, or age or size. Love is an endless language, just as music is.
Okay, that is really powerful out there. But there's something that I'm really looking to, or something that I'm really looking forward to. Many artists or many entertainers, they are very skeptical of getting signed under a music label, a recording label, or under a movement. Are you signed under any music label, any recording label, any movement? And can you give advice to somebody that is maybe just coming into the music industry or circles to get signed under such?
Yeah, definitely. Music with my management label is Rolex Productions and Downsound. So these who basically have a co-management deal with me to get the music out there on a louder platform on a wider scale, so the music can become more household.
All right. So, your advice now to somebody that is coming in the game for the first time over an issue of getting signed under, or maybe just being under management, is it a good idea or a bad idea?
Yeah. So the say that again.
I'm saying, is it a good idea for an artist, especially if this is when they're coming into the industry, to be under management?
Yeah, definitely, because they have more know-how and more understanding of the business than I would have, and I would advise everybody to research before you go forward and sign a management deal or a labor deal, because at the end of the day, still you have to remember that it's a business and you need to function as a business.
All right. So, getting to move on. How do you look at promoting your new music, especially owing to the fact that we are living under a new normal because there's the COVID-19 pandemic, and traveling has been restricted, and a few restrictions have been put in place. So, how do you look at promoting your music, getting your music to the desired recipients?
So pretty much I try to get new music out as far as possible by using social media platforms as much, well as networking. So when I say network, with the COVID restrictions, the social media platforms, I try to speak to as much people as possible to make them more aware of the music. And with that being said, word of mouth is always the best form of marketing. So that's how the best way I approach the situation.
All right. So when you talk of social networking, how flexible are you on social media? Do you handle your social media handles alone, or maybe you have a management team that manages your media appearances?
No, man, I manage my social media alone. The management deals with the business aspect of my music.
Okay.
So I deal with everything on my side.
All right, so how is the experience? Because many a times that you'd hear complaints from people saying musical artists, they have a certain ego where they don't maybe properly respond to you because they feel they are more superior than you.
Yeah, I've heard that more than once, but we are all humans, we are all prone to mistakes, and is some mistake that some artists make. But me, for one, I'm human, and at the end of the day, still I deal with I act as such. No human is above or superior to none. We all come from dust and we shall return to dust. So I function just the same. I treat everybody with respect. I treat everybody with love. And at the end of the day, I preach love. So that's how I function.
All right. So your music is out there. How is the response? Do you feel the massive love or the massive response that people give to you? Or maybe you look at it to say that they're not giving you enough, they need to give you more, and so you're trying to find means and ways of pushing them to make sure that they give you that response that you're looking at.
All right. So with that being said, I do love the progress that I have received in thus far in my career. As I said, I just really started 5 years, a 5-year journey, and every year for me is a means of growth, and it's a stage of growth. So with that being said, I'm very grateful. I'm always growing. I'm always learning to become a new artist, a new human being, a new person, and a better person every day. So that's advice, and that is what I am feeling at the moment.
All right. So I know there are good moments and bad moments for entertainers, for an artist. So the 5 years that you have been in the business, can you narrate to me and people that are listening out there your worst moment that you had in this career so far?
I didn't have a worst moment because at the end of the day, it's all work. It's all a learning experience. So I can't say this moment that probably would be considered bad would be worse. But at the end of the day, it was a stepping stone for me to become a better artist, a better person. So we learned earlier, we're growing, and we're teaching as well.
All right. So who do you really look up to in your coming projects to feature? Somebody that you have been eyeing for a long time and you'd love to have them on one of your projects?
I have a couple Jamaican artists on projects that I have reached out already to them. But in terms of what the who I would like to have internationally, I would definitely love to have Stonebwoy.
Stonebwoy.
Yeah.
All right, so Diani, for a moment, we need to pause for a break. So we'll talk to you again after this particular message from we gotta pay some bills. So we're gonna talk on the other side after paying a few of some bills. Do not go away.
No problem.
All right.
Looking for inspiration.
All right, so we are back. Yeah, definitely. So we are back, and of course, good to still have you, our lovely and dear listener out there. Remember that this is the Ear Shot, the show that comes your way every Mondays all the way up to Saturdays from exactly 18 hours to 21 hours with upbeat, up-tempo, and feel-good music. And of course, like I had mentioned, that I have a celebrity guest on the line, and of course, he goes by the name of Diani. Diani, hi, we are back.
Blessings. I'm here live.
Definitely. Thank you for holding up.
Yeah.
All right. So, I have a challenge for you. I don't know if you'll be able to take it up. Can we do it?
Yeah, man. Shoot.
All right. My challenge is this. Have you ever listened to Zambian music? And if you have, which artist from Zambia would you love to have on your jam?
Zambian music. I'm not as familiar, but I do like Mampi.
Oh, so you've listened to Mampi.
Yeah, I listened to a couple of tracks already, but only one I know of.
Okay. All right. So, if given a chance, can it be possible for you to do a track? Because it's the same kind of rhythm that two of you does.
Yeah, man, definitely. Because if the opportunity is there, I will definitely do it, as I don't know her personally.
Don't worry, when you travel to Africa, you should make sure that Zambia is one of your listed countries to visit, and we'll definitely have you two linked.
Definitely, I definitely will. I'm looking forward to come to Zambia.
Okay. All right. So let's get back to the music business and idea. So you have a couple of tracks that are out, which you are promoting. How far have you gone with the promotion?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
All right. Yeah, I got you.
Here.
All right. So you got my question, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you can get on to it.
Repeat that in here.
All right, so I was saying that you have a couple of songs that are out there, which you are promoting. So, I was asking to say, how is the response from the people, and do you see these projects going bigger than your other projects?
Yeah, the response has been amazing. I can't complain. I, each year. So with that being said, the music has been definitely growing as well, and as well as the fan base. So we've been working, and it's been working as well.
Have you ever had dreams of getting a Grammy award? And if yes, how hard are you working towards achieving that? If no, why wouldn't you want to have a Grammy?
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to get a Grammy. I have dreams of getting a Grammy, and when it happens, I'll let you know first.
Definitely, and I'm gonna be the happiest.
Yes.
All right, so let's now talk about the social aspect. Apart from social media, but the social aspect, as in your personality. You know, artists are deemed to be people that set their self-esteem high, and they don't get to be located in public places, or maybe having a number of people around or with them. They're considered to have to be egostatic in short. They don't want to meet fans, this and that. They're always in the hiding. Do you have a certain clique that you hang out with, or you are this particular person that is open for everybody?
No, I'm open for everybody. As long as the energy is good, I'm always there. I only deal with good energy. I don't deal with negative energy. So, with that being said, I'm very open. I'm very friendly as well.
Awesome. All right, so let's get to talk about your social media handles. How can people get hold of you?
So you can find me on all social media platforms at TRULYDYANY. So it's truly Diani. It's TRULYDYANI. It is truly Diani. It is TRULYDYANI. Truly Diani.
That is on all social media platforms.
On all social media platforms.
All right. So is your music on all digital platforms, the streaming sites and everything for people to get easy access of?
Yes, it's on all digital platforms. Yes, it's there. It's there on all digital platforms.
All right, so Diani, thank you so much for coming through. We really appreciate, and it was wonderful having this chat with you.
It's a blessing. Nothing but love, Zambia. Until the next time, I will be there soon.
Definitely, big ups to you, and of course, big ups to Royal Roots.
Yeah, big up Royal Roots, always and forever.
All right, so thank you so much. All right, so that was Diani right there telling us about his music journey and, of course, the new projects that he have and the possible features that are going to be coming through right there from him. So you can get to follow him on all social media platforms. That is truly Diani. And then get hold of his music, of his announcements, and his next move right there. This has been Professor Lance on Pan African Radio 96.1 FM. We are the voice of Africa and Africa's #1 hit music station. This is the earshot. We always shoot straight into your ears with upbeat, up tempo, and feel good music right here.
Yeah.